Hey everybody, welcome back to Gloomhaven. If you didn't see part 1, I highly recommend you go and do that because I covered off a lot of the basic mechanics, how everything works, how we utilize our characters and such. We're about to go into the next room here, and we're gonna start with her. So let's go ahead and move her into this position, which is going to open that door. Oh, hello. And we've got an attack that we could follow up on. Now, she's gonna take some damage here, most likely. It's gonna hurt, but we'll try and get him in there. He does have to do a rest here. We could have maybe waited here and used some additional cards, but in my experience, the more we wait, the tougher it gets, and we kind of always want to be trucking through here. So anyways, let's go ahead and get an attack on, let's say, this guy, and hope for the best. Thanks again. If you guys didn't know, Gloomhaven is actually sponsoring like 3 videos. And I feel like that's a really good amount of time to spend in a brand new game to really get a feel for it. So we're going to try to cover quite a bit more ground than we did in the first episode, now that we don't have the mechanics to explain. Now, this is really unfortunate that we rolled low on that attack modifier, because he would have been dead, and he's not. That's too bad. So what is this? So on their moves, they suffer 1 damage, which is pretty nice. We are in a pretty good spot. The challenge is that we can't move Craighart right now. He's finishing his rest. But if we pick a low initiative card for him next time, then we can get in there, hopefully, and cause some problems. Actually, they're blocking, so it might be a bit weird. Might be weird. Let's see. Which card do I want to lose right now? I'm thinking maybe backup ammunition. We don't do a ton of ranged attacks with him. We can, but I really want him to be up close. Let's get rid of this for now. Okay. So now we're gonna cycle back to the beginning of the round, and I want to pick something low with him. Attack all adjacent enemies. The problem is we need her to kind of move first so that she can clear a path for him to get in there. Her lowest one is this frost armor, and I could consider using it in this scenario, and then maybe using like if I use that, then I have to use the top section of the card. So maybe we just do the movement from there, and then I do like a ranged attack on somebody. That's probably better for us. This can target up to 3 and does 3 damage, but it will burn that card. But, I mean, it's got to happen one day, right? Anyways, we're going to pick this one because we want to start at a lower initiative, and then we'll pick a move to use for now. I'm just trying to think of a card that I won't need right away. Probably this one. We probably won't need the heal. But that does mean that I can't use a lower initiative card next time. Let's do this one. Lining these guys all up could be tough here. And then here we want to get in and hopefully still have a low initiative. All adjacent allies suffer 2 damage. So we'd want to get in there, move her back a bit, him in, and then he could attack for 3, targets all adjacent enemies. Still wouldn't kill, though, is the problem. There is one that he has. The avalanche could be good. We need a movement. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick Rumbling Advance. So she still goes first, so we can get her out of the way. Then he can hopefully move in. Hopefully he'll be lower than the others. And then I'm going to pick Avalanche here, hoping that I can get next to 2 of them. And see how that works. Okay, so Cultist, he's moving in. On death, attack 3. Oh, interesting. But he's blocked, so he's not doing anything. He's getting buffed. So he's got a shield. Now, her, we said we're going to move back. I'm gonna head back to here. 1, 2, 3 would still give me the range to attack him. We'll skip the rest of our movement there. And let's go for this. Not bad. Okay, now we can get him in. And they're going to suffer 1 damage plus the avalanche. So we're going to skip the end of move. They take the damage. We're going to avalanche. This is going to burn this card, so we won't be able to use it anymore. But I think this room's pretty tough, so. There we go. Now this card's burned. All right, so there it is, burned up, just like this one was. And we burned this one because of our long rest. But remember, cards are like life. So if we keep using these and we take enough damage, we won't have options to kill or to use cards instead of taking damage. So anyways, I need to find a way to get in closer. We could just use basic moves and attacks here if we wanted. We could give everybody damage and add a shield if we wanted. It's not a bad idea, but I think we could probably clear this room without too much trouble. So let's just pick like this one. And then a basic move, maybe for something more expensive. Because we won't need it yet. Mind you, we might be heading into the second room without resting here. So maybe keeping this 4 move could be good. And we use something like this one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then her. I actually wouldn't mind him going first. And even if we have a higher initiative, we could drop a heal on him with this Freezing Nova if we really wanted to. If he takes like a big chunk of damage, we can keep it in our back pocket. The other option is taking this so we have an attack from distance. Maybe we'll do that instead. Okay, it's a nice little heal. Not bad. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. This one has like a push modifier, so I can get people away from me, but this guy's in a corner, so it doesn't really help. And unless I roll higher on my attack modifiers, I don't think I have a way of killing these guys. This loot, I guess I can use. We do have an immobilize if we want it. I kind of want him. I kind of want to force this guy to move, though. So I'm just going to take this. We did not get the plus, which is unfortunate. If I use this, we could kill him because adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. Then we move. Then all adjacent allies and enemies suffer another damage. And we could even add this if we wanted to do 2 damage. But then the card's going to get burned, so I actually think we're just going to skip movement there for him. Oh, that was nice. His attack modifier went to 0. Nice for us, bad for him. Okay, so I need a range of 2. Let's get in here. We'll skip the rest of our movement. Now, the first couple hours that I played, I didn't realize that these cards had basic movement and basic attacks, and I was like running out of cards, like, this game's impossible! And it's still really hard, but figuring that out was like a big eye-opener. So something to keep in mind if you're playing. These things are very, very useful. Can I get 4 damage without getting rid of a card? I probably can if I just pick, like, if I do basic attacks with both of these guys. This one's pretty specific. So I'll kind of utilize that one for a dud. Now, she only has one card left, and you can't play with just one card. So I have to pick those. I have to rest her. You can't do this and rest. It's either resting or combination of other two cards. So let's do this. Now we are going to get to go first. I might as well go for the 3. Yeah, so we're going to do opposing strike. It's not going to hit anybody behind, but that's fine. We got the -1, so he goes down to 2 health. Then I could give us a shield here and burn this card, but I actually think we're just going to move away, get closer to the door. He doesn't have a lot of movement, so we kind of just kite him a little bit. Oh, he got the ×2. That's a tough... This is a tough one to decide. This is a lot of damage, and you could say, well, let's just burn one card. We're about halfway through the dungeon. Ugh, that's a really tough card because he got very lucky on the attack. I'm going to take the 6 damage because I know we have that heal from her, and it's pretty solid. Now she's resting. Let's see. So she's got that 3 heal at a range of 1, which I kind of will want to use, I think. What do we want to get rid of? Oh, tough one. This one's nice because it's rare, because you have attacks on top and bottom. Usually your attacks are on top, so that just allows you a little bit more flexibility. This is a really good one. We should probably use it soon and then burn the card. But then you have to give up the one that does your attack modifier. This one's a tougher use case because they all have to be in a row. So I'm going to get rid of this. All right. Now we could heal ourselves. And that's on the bottom, so we could still have an attack if we wanted. So I think what we do is do this one and this one. And then she needs to be closer. So if I could... That's the challenge, is we don't have movement up top, right? So I kind of need to be in the right spot first before I could use that heal. Let's do... Let's do Flame Strike. And I'd really like to keep this heal in case we can get in there and use it. Maybe I'll use the Frost Armor card. Okay, so he's gonna... Oh, man. Oh, he's gonna go first. Oh, this is gonna hurt. The 5 ×2. So that's death. That's death for us. He got very lucky, man. Very, very lucky. Do I burn an available card? I think so. I'm gonna burn this rock tunnel. Mind you, that immobilize could be really, really helpful. But so Dirt Tornado is really easy to land as well. And it's reusable. I'm gonna burn this one. Man, he got so lucky there. And see the push? Alright. So if I use this, might be a bit early. Well, it could work. Let's do it. Next 2 sources of damage, you suffer no damage instead. It's pretty nice. And then we can finally kill him. All right. That was a bit unfortunate how that all went down, but such is life, you know? Such is life. Okay. Couple of ways we could do this. We could do a heal here. But I would kind of like to get into the next room. So I'm going to go here first. Okay. What do we have? Cultist Elite and another corpse. So he can move and heal, attack, push. Okay. I don't have any way to utilize the immobilized part here. So maybe I just... Do I kind of create some space here? At the same time, that's moving us towards the next room. I feel like that's pretty good. And then we would have the earthen clod that we could land as well. Just not sure who to put it on. Let's start here. I think generally you want to just remove people from the equation if you can. So there's him using up his heal, which I think is fine. He could have healed him too, so either way, it doesn't really matter. Now, we have to long rest here, which is going to mean getting rid of another card. Now, we can do a short rest, all right? And what this will do is it won't heal us, but we lose one discarded card at random in order to recover all others. So it'll get rid of one of these cards, but it can happen right away so we can keep fighting, whereas this does that little bit of a heal, right? I think I'm going to go short rest here. So we're going to burn Massive Boulder. You can also redraw if you want to lose some more health. Okay. But that way we can at least fight, which is pretty important. We don't know what their actions are going to be because they haven't picked yet. So I'm thinking, how can we just destroy here? If I can get in here... If I can get... I need to move 3. Here's my move of 3. And then I could use opposing strike. The problem is my initiative's probably going to be too high to get into that position, you know? I could heal. Or I could heal and do like a ranged attack. But it's not amazing. I think opposing strike could be good to use too, because that guy's going to run at us. It looks like we probably have one more room. Or we could try and confuse them a little bit. If I take this one, target all adjacent enemies for 3 damage. All adjacent allies suffer 2 damage, which wouldn't happen. I'd be foregoing the shield ability. But then I could use this to move in there. I think I'm going to do that. I'm picking this one first so we can go early, so that I can hopefully get in there before they move. And then her... I think it's probably time to start crushing. I might come in with the move here of 3. I don't even know if that's enough. I have a range of 4, so 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not even enough. I would need a move of 4, which I can get here. And then we do our long range heal. I can't use my long range heal there. See, this is where things get tough. This is where things get tough. I do need to get her in closer, though. Our frost armor is active. So if I click this, I can cancel it. But I guess I'm just going to do this, right? I don't really want to burn the fire orbs yet. Okay. So they're just going to move to an attack 2, which he will not be able to do anything. He will. That's fine. Okay, so if I'm going to jump in here... Maybe if I go here, this is probably better. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. I need to be here, which opens me to an attack from that guy, but it is what it is. Hold on. Let's do this to boost our attack here. Do I want it? You know, I'm going to go for this guy, hoping that maybe we get the extra. Nope, no dice today. All right, fine. We're going to move in here. We're going to use this attack. So he dies. Oh, we got the ×2 on him, which is just beautiful. Very nice. I'll take that 1 damage. All right, sweet. Okay, so now I want to consider... I want to kill this guy, and I want to get going to that door. We can just do a basic attack. And do I have any decent moves? Not really, hey? Just the regular ones. I could also do... I can do an attack and a heal. Like this. And then she takes these 2. Actually, I could get the kill with her. And I save this heal. So you can do it on the next one. Well, mind you, this is a heal or a move. Can't be both. So I should probably just take the big heal here. And then use this for the move like we planned. All right, fine. Okay, well, this is good because we're going to kill him off before that happens. So that's fine. We're going to move in. Actually, let me do it this way. We're going to move with the 3 so I can go closer to the door. Then we do the attack for the kill, hopefully. Got the +1, overkill. I'm fine with overkill. Pretty happy with overkill. That's cool. Now, he can do his heal. We actually, instead of moving 2, we could just do 2 heals. And get to full health. I was thinking I kind of want to move as well, but I think we're also going to rest here. All right. So, tell you what, guys. I am going to... We'll set up the rests, I think. Should I move first? You know what? Maybe I should just move first. Yeah, let's move first. She has to long rest now. And we'll just say, hey, let's go... you know what? This could be okay to just use. Mind you, he's getting lower on cards, so I kind of want to make sure we can use it wisely. Let's get going, and then we'll skip the attack, end his turn. She's going to do a rest. So what are we going to get rid of here? I think we'll get rid of the Flame Strike. And then we're going to do a Reviving Ether very soon. Okay, now he needs to rest. We'll do a, we could do a reviving ether here. And pick like a... Yeah, we'll pick a mana bolt to get rid of. Or just as our secondary. Okay, so now we'll go reviving ether. Because we only have the one room left. And we'll move her in closer. And we just need to get rid of a card here. Let's see. Maybe Crushing Grasp we'll ditch. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we're gonna head into the next room, and that'll be our third and final view, going through like one dungeon here. But you can see how intense it gets, and like over time you would be able to develop like really quick ideas about how things work, just like any game. But I love like it's simple on the surface to understand, and I could probably tank a lot more damage than I am, but I'm really trying to like figure out some of the synergies and stuff. So it's really fun in that regard. I like it a lot. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again to Gloomhaven for sponsoring these videos. It means a lot to me, and I hope you guys are enjoying. See you soon.